Well, the feel-good continues. Earlier this year, Mzansi marveled over one of the biggest, fabulous weddings in recent years. The union between Somizi and Mohale was a huge win for the LGBTQI+ community in a world where 73 countries still criminalize them for being who they are. We might be stuck indoors, but the spirit of pride is definitely not called off for this Pride Month. The fabulous Somizi, Somgaga, joins us via video call to tell us a bit more. Morning, fabulosity.
Okay, it's clearly breakfast time over that side at Metro FM, and so it's clearly Somizi can also do whatever he wants to do on an interview. I can do whatever. How are you doing, Somji?
I'm good, and you, Papa?
So good. Here we are, Pride Month, which we know is more than just about the parades and the parties which we've seen virtually all over the world. We've seen people's social media icons change to display the rainbow colors. But why is it so important to the LGBTQI+ community?
I think what's important is the message that should always come across. Pride Month is not about us saying we want acceptance or us just having a party for the sake of having a party. It's us celebrating who we are. It's us reminding people that we are not a hobby, or what we are doing, or who we are is not a hobby. It's not an act. It's not a facade. It is who we are, just as much as any other oppressed or marginalized community or group would do once or twice, whatever, in a year. Like if Black people feel like they still need to send a message across to say, stop treating us like we don't mean anything. Stop thinking that we are not good enough, smart enough. So should we, as the LGBTI+ community, to say being gay is not about wearing feathers and all that. Being gay is who we are. Being lesbian, being trans, being intersex, being whatever. As much as straight people they have the privileges of not having to explain themselves to anyone. So shouldn't we? We shouldn't we should get to a point where we don't have to explain or educate people about who we are.
I love that. I totally agree with you. But we, of course, are all about your union, #Somale. Take us through that, man. I want to hear the romance. I want to hear the drama. Take us through where you guys first met.
We met at my book launch. When I released my book in June 2017, Mohale was in the queue with a book. He bought a book, and then I saw him, and I gave him a signature, but I wrote, "Thanks for your support from your future husband."
Hey, talk about shooting your shot.
Yes, yes, and then we never spoke 2 months after that until he posted the book on Instagram and tagged me. Then I followed him, then the DM, then.
Oh, man. And here you are. You've had 2 weddings that we've been able to see on TV, and I think it's been such an inspiring story to watch unfold just before our eyes. But you had a final wedding ceremony that was scheduled to take place, not here in South Africa, but in Italy. We've had the coronavirus, obviously the pandemic that's just disrupted this. Do you have any plans up your sleeve for Mohale's birthday next month, maybe to make up for the fact that, the wedding didn't take place in Italy because of the coronavirus?
Absolutely. Our wedding was supposed to happen on Mohale's birthday on the 9th of July in Florida, where Kim and Kanye got married.
Wow. Okay, pause. Let's all go silent for a bit.
Just
Can we have
moment.
a moment of silence? Okay, and then how are we going to make up for that now?
So I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a over-the-top movie kind of romantic guy. I've got a plan. It's a surprise for him. It's just going to be the 2 of us, but it's going to blow his mind. It's a beautiful surprise. I've got a team that's working on it. It's going to be at home, but just the 2 of us.
And equally, we know that we've seen Mohale be sneaky with the surprises as well. I'm sure he's also got something up his sleeves that he's not divulging at this stage. Can't wait to watch it all unfold. Love to see it.
I mean, we also know that lockdown measures can be very challenging and even dangerous for the LGBTQI community who are sheltering in homes with unaccepting family members. How do we assist these individuals during this time?
I think we in positions of privilege, positions of power, we in the LGBTI community, we need to be there for them. I can't just be doing this interview and it ends there. From dropping off this phone, I need to start making calls and see what can be done to make sure that they are in safe spaces, they're treated like human beings, they are treated with dignity. And if it means us finding shelters for them, if it means us providing food and whatever, and so be it. We cannot just sit here and it ends with an interview, and I'm in a position where I can mobilize and get people together, people in power to help. We just need to take action.
So, Somizi, how can we go about generating awareness and funds maybe where they need it for queer causes which benefit the LGBTQI plus community for the month of June, but of course long beyond June?
If for any information regarding anything that is to do with the foundation and us helping people, or anyone wanting to contribute and for us to support other people, they can go to our page on Instagram, Somizi_Foundation. And then DM us, Mohale will respond to that. Or they can DM me on my personal page at Somizi or Mohale at Mohale_77.
The union between Somizi and Mohale is a beautiful one. And while we have come a long way, 12 countries, they still impose the death penalty as punishment for private, consensual same-sex sexual activity. And of course, this needs to change. We celebrate and we support the LGBTQI plus community this Pride Month and beyond. Thank you so much, Somizi.